Hey there. I feel like I've been doing this a lot lately. I've been giving interviews, I've been doing videos. I just want to recap a little bit over the last 10 days. It's been nuts. I'm not going to lie, this has been one of the craziest 10-day periods I've had in my life. In fact, it's not over yet. I'm kind of acting like, hey, all my meetings are done, all the cities are done. Now I got the hard part, which is going home. And I'm literally in the country of Singapore right now. And what's interesting about Singapore is it's not too far, just north of Malaysia and Australia, and I still have another 24 hours to get home to Minneapolis, flying through San Francisco on Singapore Airlines. And just want to say that the last 10 days have been an eye opener for me. I've never been to India. I've never been to the Philippines. I've never been to Vietnam. And all I can say is, what an amazing group of people that are just aspiring to pull themselves out of a piss poor situation that most of them were born into. They're no better or no worse than us. They just were born into a certain circumstance. And I think the term we use in the West is third world country. I think the term they use here is more emerging country. The reality is they just don't have it as good as the United States. And people complain about the Republicans, the Democrats, all that sort of stuff. And at the end of the day, these people are just trying to struggle to make ends meet. And when people say, "Well, I'm poor because my I can't afford to have an unlimited plan for my iPhone 17 that just came out," that's not what these people are dealing with. These people are dealing with, can I get a roof over my head? Can I put food in my mouth? So I just want to say it was a really humbling experience for me, and I'm taking this video for posterity so I can look back in the future and say, hey, look, yeah, I was here. And these people are beautiful, and what they're doing is beautiful. But the other thing is they don't always have the same freedoms as we do in America. So case in point, I'm in Singapore. This is a first world country in the middle of Southeast Asia. It's an anomaly. And I will tell you that there's certain freedoms that we take for granted, such as they don't sell chewing gum in this country. Why is that? Because they don't want people to have to accidentally step in gum. And they think people just throw their gum out on the floor and or on the ground and people step in it. So literally they have restrictions on chewing gum. And I know that's a small little instance here, but the reality is you're not allowed to criticize the government unless there's proof of what you said. So you can't say things like the president is a sociopath or the president is a fascist. You can't say things like that. You don't have the freedom to say that unless you can back it up and prove it. That means there's not a lot of freedom of speech. You go into a country like Vietnam, it's still communist. Now, you could argue it's more socialist because they bring in free market companies to sell their goods and services. But it's the production of a lot of the commodities is still done by the state. It's owned by the country. There is no freedom of speech. There's one political party. So I say this to remind everybody that as much as it feels like America's kind of going into two different camps, the reality is we need to come together and bring this together, because I don't think a lot of people know what the lack of freedom truly looks like and what it means going forward. So anyway, I just wanted to say this for myself, and I don't fully expect anyone to see this ever, but those are just some initial thoughts. I'm here on the treetop in Singapore. It's pretty cool. You can see all the lush green parts of this country. It's pretty awesome. I'm on the rooftop of one of the treetops that was the film Crazy Rich Asians. This is awesome. It's really cool. Check it out. Just past the boats, you can see Indonesia over there. They're super close. Malaysia's not too far from here either. Malaysia's on the other side. Family at home, this is like walking in a tropical rainforest. It's the southern hemisphere by 100 miles. It's winter. It's hot as shit. Sweaty. Woo! Perspiration. Man. Oh my God, I feel like I'm in Jurassic Park.